Hello, 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 hello. Let's first hop over and check and see if we are good on the YouTube. Look at that. There I am. Hello, 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 hello. Let's first hop over and check. Excellent. And see if, I was just seeing if there was a delay. Look at that. Now I can mute myself and go back to this other screen. Fun times. The technology is our friend today. Okay. I have named today's read, what did I name it? Indirection Redirected? Indirected Redirected? Yes, because the energy feels like today I'm moving in a little bit of slow motion. Like when you're driving your car and you are heading to like a dead end and you're like, oh no, now where do I go? Which direction? So we're about to get redirected. Here's some clearing energy. I'm burning dragon's blood today. So clear the decks with some dragon's blood incense. That's a nice smell to have going. Enjoying that. Let's see where we're going. Okay. So to start with today, I am starting with the Twin Flame Ascension deck because I don't know about you, but it's been very twinny energy lately. What do I mean by that? Well, anyone that's on the journey knows that you'll be going along just fine, and then all of a sudden they're in your mind again, and they're in your energy again, and you're feeling the pull into the energy. So that is what's been going on for me the last couple days. Very twinny vibe. Let's see what's happening in the ether. In the ether, what's happening energetically for all of us, not just those that resonate with twins, but we're going to pull from the Twin Flame Ascension deck because, well, I feel like it. And my new thing is to do what I feel like. We've got excellent card number 7. Oh, my nice little thing stand. See, not really thinking too well. So I'll just have to hold it up. We've got 7. Heal abandonment. Time to forgive. That's very interesting. I was doing some forgiveness work yesterday. So we've got a masculine energy here. Leaning back and going like, oh God, I don't know what's happening. Really going through the paces. Yeah, being stretched, being pulled in multiple directions. That resonates, certainly does. So for those that are on the journey, you know, maybe you've gone through a stage of separation. And when you are in separation energy, as I said, you get kind of pulled into the energy now and again. And the energy that I've been feeling as of late for the collective is kind of a like, I don't know what to do. Show me what to do. This situation is I'm like I'm stretched all over it, and you know, looking to the divine to give some guidance when you're feeling kind of. Yeah, this is he's just kind of like, oh, this dude here. So it's time to do some work, some inner work, and heal the abandonment. So those that have abandoned you, let's, you know, sit in that energy and sit in forgiveness as much as you possibly can. And it's difficult. Listen, I know all about the abandonment wound. It is one that is played up huge in my own awakening, abandoned as a child, and then further abandonments throughout my life. But now we have to take this perspective, a higher vantage point of understanding that all people act the way they do because of their own traumas. And once you understand that, you know, they're acting the way they do, and it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really matter how that manifests out. If it's not good, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm giving an excuse or anything that people can behave however they want and hurt people. Yes, hurt people, and traumatized people do traumatic things to other people. And if it's not working for you, then you create a healthy boundary and you say, yeah, no. Is what you say. You say, yeah, no to that. But you don't have to harbor ill will or angst or frustration. You can just be like, I have so much empathy for you. Oh my God, you were really kind of messed up. Somebody did a lot of work on you to make you behave in those ways. So if you're seeing somebody in your life that is behaving in ways that are a no, an ick, any kind of vibration like that, you can heal through it through finding forgiveness in yourself and forgiveness for them, and boundaries. Boundaries where necessary. Lots of boundaries. Boundaries are good. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, you want to know the cure for abandonment? The cure for abandonment is to not abandon yourself. To listen to yourself. To listen to your inner child and not abandon your inner child, to listen to your body and not abandon your body, to listen to your emotions and not abandon your emotions. So the more you practice not abandoning for yourself and showing up for yourself in divine way and divine time, then what's going to happen is you're going to cultivate a whole new energy, which is the energy of presence. Showing up for yourself in the here and now. This is where I am. I'm here now. Presence. So that's the cure for abandonment. The more you are present for yourself, the less inner child fears will manifest. It gives you the opportunity to start healing some of that shit. Okay, we're going to move next into Carolyn Miss archetype deck and see what archetypes are at the play for us right now. We've got lots of... you know, this Mercury in retrograde, I'm feeling her. It's like slowing right down, because before Mercury can go direct, which is happening tomorrow, thank God, I hear the angels singing, woot, woot. Before an energy can go direct again, it needs to slow all the way down, stop, and then make its way moving forward. So it would actually be going slow all the way down and then move forward again. And I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to Mercury getting the fuck out of retrograde. Did not enjoy that. I'm looking forward to Venus also slowing right down. So Venus is bringing up and has been bringing up all kinds of love and money issues. Let's look at relationship. Let's look at how we divide our assets. Look at all these things. Oh, we're slowing down. Stop. And then we can start to move direct again. So that's in about a week or two. I don't know the date off the top of my head. And then Mercury is all about communication and things like that. So there may have been some miscommunications that have happened and misunderstandings that have happened and difficulty with that. And we're going to move ourselves into direct energy, which is nice because we're moving into like an Avenger energy. Well, that's pretty cool. I wanted to be an Avenger. I wouldn't mind being Deadpool. Is he an Avenger? No, I don't think he actually is, because he's his own guy. Unless he joins. That would be really cool. So the Avenger, the light attributes are a desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness of society or oneself. So this includes standing up for self, communicating about self. We've got lots of turquoisey energies here. We've got this superhero that's saying, you know, I see what I want and I'm going to stand up for myself. And he's wrapped in a map. So he's like, me standing up for myself is the best thing, not only for me, it's the best thing for the world, for me to be in my divine power. And we got this power energy, this light source coming in, empowering him as he looks back over his shoulder and says goodbye to anything that's not in alignment and is not just. The shadow attribute, however, that could come out is a resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Well, none of us are going to do that. No. We're not going to stand up for ourselves in a violent way, in hitting people, in getting frustrated and taking out our anger and vengeance in negative or hostile ways. We're going to trust that, listen, all I need to do is be my own superhero. I need to save myself. That's what we do here at the U Movement, is we save ourselves and we let people figure their own stuff out for themselves. So yes, we're not seeking vengeance. We're not seeking to humiliate anyone. We're not seeking to like call up their employer and get them fired or any like nasty like that, because all you do when you do shit like that is create more karma for yourself. And I'm sure at this stage you're like, nah, I don't want more karma. I want out of this karma. This karmic situation had me like over a barrel, so I don't want any more karma. So I'm going to step into balancing the scales of justice by doing my part, by taking care of me, by being in a right, kind, compassionate energy. And it reminds me of when I went through my divorce process. When I started, I utilized the power of the Ho'oponopono prayer in all my communications, so there weren't miscommunications. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So every text was like, I'm sorry. I do not want to be married anymore. Please forgive me, but this is what I need to do for myself. I love you and I wish you well on your journey, and thank you for understanding. So I would, any sentence that came at me, so this is a tool and a trick to use with people, is any sentence that comes at you, start it with one of those four things. And you will de-escalate heightened situations very quickly. So you will. Of course, hindsight is 20/20, and I wish that I could have kept up my whole Gwyneth Paltrow vibe of conscious uncoupling. However, truth bombs then came that were like, so it became a big, huge, gigantico barrier because I needed to avenge myself and be in my own personal power, which required a lot of protection, a shroud of protection. Put me and the world between us, So that's our second card up today. Third card up today, we have a couple people that are saying hello to us. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Ray's Choice. Oh, beautiful soul. Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. I've been getting some nice compliments lately. I like that. On the topic of compliments, we have this really radiantly beautiful energy coming in from the Healing Spirits Oracle. Card number 3. Oh my God, 3. Threes have been like the number as of late. The amount of things that are coming in with the number 3 is huge. So I'm kind of laughing at this card that it's the number 3. 3 is one of my favorite numbers. It's a very sacred number because it's the balancing of the masculine and the feminine in combination with the divine. 3. A triangle energy. So look at this beautiful card talking about loving energy. And it says here, you have the power, Avenger. See that sunlight coming in? You have the power to make yourself better. You do. You have that. Remember, we started with we're not going to abandon ourselves anymore. So when we empower ourselves to speak up for ourselves, to stand in our truth, to like honor our heart space, because we've got all this heart energy coming in here, and all this beautiful green vibrational energy, and some orange coming in. So it's kind of like we are rooting in a greater degree of pleasure and joy the more we sit in our heart space and allow ourselves to be loved thoroughly. It doesn't matter what emotion comes up, because we're not going to abandon ourselves. We're not going to shove anything away. We're going to like stand, like, I'm going to honor you. I am going to honor me. I am going to show myself so much honor, so much love, so much integrity, so much, I got the power. It reminds me of that song from the 80s. I got the power. I got the power. So that's your theme song today, and I apologize for my singing. But you do. You have the power to make things better. Nobody's coming to save you. If you're waiting for an Avenger to show up like Iron Man, or, maybe one of the cute women that are on the Avenger teams to show up and save you, I have bad news. You are the Avenger in your story. You are the hero in your story. You are the guru in your story. You are the one that is the salvation that's going to bring justice into your life when you stand up for yourself and listen to how you feel about things. When something feels ick, that's a sign to move away from it. When something feels, yay, that's fun, that's a sign for you to move into it. So listening to yourself, honoring yourself, not abandoning yourself, but actually listening to yourself is going to bring a whole bunch of new, beautiful growth into your life. So we want to root ourselves in pleasure and joy. Lots of rooting coming on here. And this tree kind of there's no ground. It's like this tree is up and moving itself somewhere else. It's not grounded. These roots are not in the ground. Look at that. It's moving itself, honoring itself to come into greater joy. So the question is, where is the joy? Where is the bliss? Where is the laughter? Where is the fun? If you don't know, go find it. And, I'm searching for it. Where are you? Where? So, yes, let's play a little bit of, some 80s tunes. Let's play a little bit of Bob Marley. Let's play ourselves a little bit of something that's going to up the vibe a little bit this week. How about that? A little bit of up the vibe to empower ourselves through the power of music. If you need a fun playlist, I have a lot on the U Movement on Spotify. Music is my jam. So, yes, let's bring in and dance a little bit. Oh, which reminds me, I rescheduled the Dance Off Your Emotions for the full moon, which is on the 12th, which is in 6 days. So if anybody wants to join the Dance Off Your Emotions, please DM me and let me know. And I will send you off the links for that. Because I'm trying to refigure out how to do events and things like that because it's not working in the group for me. I need to get my website up and running. That's what I need to do. I need to be my own web designer. Oh, I'll try. All I can do is try. Is it my joy? No. But I will try. Okay, talk about joy. I thought it would be fun to pull one from Harry Potter. Harry Potter's come up into conversation really lately, so I am pulling from the Harry Potter spell deck because it's fun, and we've got Slugulus Erecto. You'll remember Ron Weasley started puking out a lot of slugs. So it says here, Ron Weasley attempts to use this spell against Draco Malfoy, but it shouts out of the wrong end of his broken wand and hits himself in the stomach, leaving him belching slugs. Okay, Mercury is still in retrograde. Mercury is all about communication. So you don't want to be belching out slugs at this time, which is telling us to maybe sit down and take some time. Don't react too quickly to situations. Get yourself in your own grounding. Get yourself in your own alignment before you come back on the attack. If you're having any conflicted conversations with anyone. So now more than ever, you've got to be aware that communication still, and listen, just because it's going direct tomorrow, there's a shadow period. So it's not going to be out of its shadow period for about another week. So give it about another week's time to just tiptoe through the woods of the difficult conversations, just tiptoeing slowly, and don't be quick to respond things. Think about it thoroughly so that we can practice more concise, clear, kind communications. So put it through the lens, maybe write a little text and then read it out and go, is this clear? Is this concise? Is this kind? And if it's none of those things, then go delete, and then try again. And then read it again and go, is this clear and concise and kind? Nope. Delete. And then say, I'm processing, and leave it there. Okay, so you're allowed to buy yourself time to process before speaking. So watch what comes out of your mouth right now. Okay, be cautious, and be cautious to be aware of what's coming out of other people's mouths, because just because somebody's spitting something at you like slugs doesn't mean you need to pick it up and own it. You know, if people are like responding to you standing in your own power, maybe you're being in that avenger. I'm my own superhero. I want out. I want freedom. Doo, 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 doo. And they respond by like puking some slugs at you. Don't take it personally. If they're reacting from shadow and shadowy shit is coming up out of their mouth, you don't need to react to it. You just go, I'm going to step away because I don't want to step in the slugs. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to go back to the power of taking care of me to make myself better. So, yeah, don't engage in types of energies that's going to create more conflict at this time is your warning. Warning, warning, warning. Next up, we're going to hop into the Priestess of Light Oracle. Get some light vibes, and we can do that. Oh, we've got one that's upside down. Interesting. It wants to be known. We've got brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, and personal power. Again, okay, so we've got a lot of power. That's power 3 times, and the number 3. But this card is number 45. So we had power coming in with the Avenger and being our own hero and stepping into that. You've got the power to make yourself better. Nobody else does. Nobody else can make you better. You know, nobody else can make you healthy. Nobody else can, like, I don't know, clean up your messes. You got to do that for you. And we now have brilliant beliefs, more power coming into this equation. Luminous life force and personal power. I'll show you this. So that's a beautiful card right there. I'm seeing like a full moon or kind of coming full circle. Things are coming full circle and you're able to see them as they come full circle from a higher perspective. She's wearing this crown on her head that looks to me to be like an owl. That's what it looks like anyways. And so the owls connect us to the higher kingdom, the higher realms of awareness that are saying, okay, I'm seeing things from a whole new perspective now. This whole new perspective is making me change my beliefs about certain things. And what it's making me change is the knowledge that I am supported by the divine. My personal power, you know, when in alignment with divine power is a lot more powerful than just being in like will and like trying to force things to go places that they don't belong, or trying to force situations to resolve in ways that aren't meant to resolve. So we have to get in when we are in alignment. The power that we have is in flow with spirit. And that's going to give us much more empowerment. And this is also like this beautiful protective. She's got cats on both sides of her that's like saying, I'm on watch. I've got you. I got you. I got you. So I want to read. I'm drawn to this one. Let's see what it says. Card number 45. Card number 45. Brilliant beliefs. 2 snow leopards accompany the priestess of the galactic sky as she emerges from the night with a luminous ball of ethereal light. This priestess is telling you that, like her, you can project a brilliant life force energy out into the world. Her heart center... So that's now twice we've got heart center. Her heart center shines with the light of her divine origins. The glow of her true identity encircles her head and emanates brightly from her brow and crown chakras. Yet she is no more powerful than you, for you have come from the same luminous source. So few people are taught to believe this truth about themselves. They believe that they are not enough, not deserving, or not capable of making their dreams come true. But these conclusions project a dark energy that brings unhappiness and blocks goals and desires from manifesting. This card is asking you to embrace your luminosity, and remember your oneness with Source. In this oneness that forges your truth and helps to heal your old hurts and your misinformed beliefs. Even if lies about your lack of power and value have been with you a very long time, it is never too late to awaken to your truth and let yourself shine. I repeat, it is never too late to awaken to your truth and let yourself shine. I'm 52 and starting over. And if J.K. Rowling can do it, Louise Hay can do it, Martha Stewart can do it, you can do it. I can do it. Age means nothing right now in this time of Aquarius. The more we heal, it's in a lot of ways the younger we become. Because as we integrate our inner child, we step more into our power. And that inner child is that orange energy that brings about some joy and pleasure. So we want to be the avenger, save our inner child from the abandonments that it has experienced. And that includes the abandonments that you caused, because you caused your own abandonments every time you self-sacrificed for somebody else. That's you abandoning you when you self-sacrifice. So we're not self-sacrificing anymore. We are saying, I'm going to heal these abandonment wounds. I'm going to stand up for my inner child. I'm going to step into my power. I'm going to do this because it's not too late. There is a young at heart vibe that is coming in with the age of Aquarius. And that is because we're no longer sitting in the energy of the wounded child. We're transmuting the wounded child into the eternal child. The eternal child. Yes, that's an archetype too. A little bit like, our eternal child is like the archetype of Peter Pan, or, remember the movie Mrs. Doubtfire? There was an example of the eternal child. So we want to incorporate the inner child in, and you notice what they did in Mrs. Doubtfire, which was fantastic, is the more he stepped into his inner child, the more he was actually able to go and build a life for himself. Because in being the inner child, and being playful and silly, and being the role of Mrs. Doubtfire, he actually got a very employable job and became more responsible. Where the wounded, the shadow aspect of the eternal child is not growing up, okay? But the light attribute of the eternal child is, I am growing up, but I still have access to my inner child. I know what my inner child likes to do, to play, to have fun. I'm going to wear these crazy pants and go have a good time. Oops, that book just fell apart. I'm going to allow myself to experience joy, no matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you're 78 and you're like, that's it. I just want to up stakes and move to Costa Rica and have a good time and have siestas and then fiestas and play in the color. Doesn't matter. You can do it. This is telling us we can do it. So this also is saying this is a time of renewed energy for you. Oh, yes, please. Okay, so all these planets that were in retrograde, that includes Mercury, Venus, and then there's Juno, the asteroid, have been retrograde. And when they go direct again, it's going to bring in some renewed energy. Oh, that'd be lovely. That would be super lovely. I'm looking forward to that. This renewed energy for you and the snow leopards are signaling that you have the personal power to overcome your inner demons. In fact, you are now capable of making giant leaps in reversing these toxic mental patterns. What did we say this read was called? Redirecting, indirect. What did I even call it? I can't remember what I called it. Redirect the indirect? Yes. we're redirecting ourselves so that we could take some giant leaps to reverse and take a U-turn at this block that we've hit, this end of road. This is the end of the road. And we can do a U-turn and say, you know, I'm not going to play these games anymore. I'm not going to listen to this doubt. That's what's been coming up for me lately. I'm not going to listen to this negative self-talk. I'm not going to listen to the I can't do it. I can do it. It's possible. Anything can happen. I'm going to think that I'm going to think I can. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to no longer believe I can't. I'm going to believe that I can. I'm going to believe that anything is possible. When you do, your brilliant new beliefs will manifest a wonderful new reality, one that will match the resonance of your own luminous life force. So our affirmation for today and for the week is, I choose to believe in my unlimited power, value, and deserving. My life force shines with the light of divine source. I repeat, I choose to believe in my unlimited power, value, and deserving. My life force shines with the light of my divine source. And so I'm going to leave that book open, and I'm going to throw that into the Spiritual Warrior support group so everybody can take a screen grab of that, and we can remember that we can do anything. When we incorporate the child back within us, when we no longer abandon ourselves, our hearts, our needs, our wants, we can manifest because we are in alignment. We can't manifest when we're not in alignment with ourselves. We can't do it. So if you're wondering, hey, what happened to all my great manifestation powers, is what happened is you're going along and maybe manifestation was going pretty easy for you, and then spirit was like, no, U-turn, you need to get more in alignment with soul so that your powers of manifestation can be even bigger and better and more fun and more joyous and more laughter. Oh, yes, bring in the laughter. Bring in the laughter. I want to manifest that. Who's with me? Let's bring in some laughter. Next up, we're hopping into the Sacred Animals Oracle. And we have Jessica saying yes to the eternal child. Yes, we need to embrace the eternal child. Because remember, the eternal child is the birthplace of the Avenger. Think about it. When we were kids, we would wrap a tea towel around our neck and run through the garden I'm a powerful superhero. Yay! So that's what we need to bring back. Bring back that little inner child that says, I am Superman. I am Spider-Man. Who is your hero? Your childhood superhero. Was it Wonder Woman, maybe? You gotta be that. One of mine was, and it was an obscure movie, so I don't know if anybody watched it, but Tank Girl. I loved that movie, Tank Girl. It was so weird with Lori Petty. Great music soundtrack to that movie as well. So, it's a little iced tea in there. I like that. But yes, we need to cultivate the energy of our own hero. Who is your hero? Visualize what that character is, what that character represents to you. Did something flip over? It did, yes. Oh, okay, horse. I dig it. I saw something flip over. So we've got card number 24 coming out with horse. And I like it because horse is bringing in freedom. Can I hear it for some freedom? Look, horse is halfway, more than halfway. We can see the back legs, at least one of them. We can see, so 3 legs are out. We got 1 leg to go and the tail to bring us through this portal of light and come into a whole new way of being. And look, this horse is white, and we've got, so purified. Is what's happening. And I'm sorry if you're hearing ding, ding, ding. I have a plumbing problem, and I sent an emergency text to my soul son to pick me up a new cap. So he's just responding me now. So if there's ding, ding, dings, I apologize on my computer. But there you go. Plumbing. So we've got, this beautiful horse energy bringing in some freedom. This reminds me of Narnia. right? Stepping through into Narnia where all that magic could happen. So maybe those are your characters. You're going on a great adventure and you're going into a new land where you can be truly as powerful as you are. You're not just a limited human child. You're, a powerful, weren't they all kings and queens? All those kids in the movie the Narnia series. So yes, we're stepping into a magical land where manifestation is going to be more possible for us the more we are in alignment with our heart space, the more we can root and ground ourselves into our joy. So I dig the horse. I dig the horse. I don't know why, but somebody needs to go and get horse healing. Did you know that there's such a thing as horse healing? Yes, you can go to farms, and I don't know if there's one near me, but like I've seen it, that you can go and maybe I need to do that this summer. That would be amazing. And then the horses just come up and like nuzzle you while you're getting like a healing session. How cool would that be? Oh my God, that'd be like so cool. I think I know the woman that does that, but that would be so much fun. That would be fun, spirit. Take me to the horses. I want to go to a horse healing. I also want to jump out of a plane this summer. I've decided. Yep. I have decided that is on my bucket list because I want to purge myself of as many fears as I possibly can. And I can't think of a healing better than that. So if somebody wants to jump out of an airplane with me, hey, let's make a day of it. I think that'd be like the scariest fucking thing ever, but I want to do it. I want to do it. Obviously tandem, not like by myself or something. Some young hot dude going, okay, now I'm going to take you out of the plane. Okay. It'd be hilarious. We've got a hero here coming in with She-Ra. Yes, Princess of Power. And Pixel's like, yes, love Tank Girl. See, Tank Girl was a good movie. The soundtrack is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite soundtracks. So yes, She-Ra, Princess of Power. Anybody else have a hero of theirs that they have? Mine is always Frodo. I love Frodo. Yes. Frodo really had it tough. He didn't ask for that journey. He didn't ask for it. It was like handed down to him. You are alive. We've got alive. May you delight in vitality. Okay, so we've got this beautiful card coming in here to remind you, you're not dead yet. Remember, we go back to this, where was it? We were talking about you're not too old. Oh yes, in our this card. You're not too old, because you ain't dead. If you were dead, then you'd be too old and it would be over and then you'd be on to the next life. But if you ain't dead, it's not too late. Because you're still alive. You still have the prospect to living fully in your vital life force energy. And I like the back of this card because this deck has 4 different backs. It's a very weird deck. Okay, so but depending on the back deck has different messages. But what I'm seeing here from the back of this deck is, look, it's a mirror image. As above, so below. As within, so without. That's a law of the universe. So the more joy you cultivate, all this lovely reddish energy, the more authenticity you cultivate, the more truth, integrity, and honorability and living in your own life's purpose, that's going to be mirrored back to you. The universe can't not mirror back to you new energies that are going to resonate with you. So this is fantastic because the more alive you become, the more living you're going to have, which is fantastic. It's going to just be like, I'm going to like crash up through these limitations, these rocks. This kind of reminds me of Thailand. I'd like to go to Thailand. I'm going to put that on my bucket list too. I've never been to Thailand. But Thailand looks like a fun place to go. Maybe have one of those beach moments. There's another soundtrack that's very good, The Beach. The movie was a bit odd, but that's okay. So while you are still alive, while there is still breath in your body, there is still hope for you to create a life of delight, joy, pleasure, all this energy. Create that. Sit in your heart space. What is it that I delight in? What brings me delight? I know what brings me delight. May you delight in vitality. I like that. So you have the power. We've got personal power. We have freedom. All in the world bringing us to vitality. Nobody wants to live like this. No, you want to break forth, break free, have fun, have laughter, have adventure. Have adventure. Okay, this is my last deck. So if anybody wants an individual card pulled for them, now's the time to shoot it into the chat there and let me know that you would like a card pulled for you. And while that is happening, I'm going to pull one from the Sacred Geometries Activation Oracle and see what geometry has to say to us. If it says something about power, then I'm going to dig on that because, oh, no, we've got crown chakra coming in, which in itself is a little bit of power because that's the power of the divine, our connection to the divine. So we've got a flower of life happening here. Beautiful purple energies coming in. So interconnectedness, standing in wholeness. Card number 7, also very sacred number. I'm liking that. So we've got 777. We have more 3s. We need more 3s. Where's all the 3s? We need more 3s. Yes. I love 3s. I love 3s. So there's another song you can hop in and listen to today, which is 3 Days by Jane's Addiction. One of my all-time favorite songs ever written. The lyrics are phenomenal. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So, we feel the shitty shit. And then we go, it's okay to feel it because while I'm feeling it, while I'm crying it, while I'm yelling into my pillow, while I'm expressing what I need to express, while I'm dancing, while I'm moving, I am in a constant process of transmutation. So transmutation is the absolute goal to help us keep ourselves clear. And the more clear we get, the more we release that isn't in alignment with us, which is unhealthy habits on the physical, eating, addictions, all of those types of things, unhealthy emotions that are stuck and lodged in us, causing us to have illnesses, because that's what happens. If you don't deal with things on the emotional realm, they sink and settle into the physical realm. So it's like silt on the bottom of an ocean. If you drop something into it, it like sinks down and then it goes into the silt and it's like hidden a little bit and then it like settles on the bottom. We don't want anything settling on the bottom. We don't want silt. We want crystal clear, beautiful water. So the more we release in the purges, we're changing our attitudes. We're changing our beliefs about it. We're not saying I'm doing something wrong. This is bad. I shouldn't be doing this. No, we're saying, look at me go. I am a warrior. Release, release, release. I am releasing everything so that I can be like totally open and wide and get as much power as I can get from the universe so I can manifest a dream that's going to, life that's going to bring me a greater degree of joy, bliss, happiness. That's where we're going. We're elevating ourselves out of the darker energies through feeling them, not through avoiding them or pretending that they don't exist. Through feeling them, that's how we do transmutation, alchemization, and so that we can be in a greater degree of power. We want the power. I got the power. I got the power. Do you got the power? Yes, you got the power. Jessica would like a card pulled. And I'm feeling very feminine today for you, sweetheart. I'm feeling Work Your Light Oracle, which is very pinky. It's all my pinks. I don't have a lot of pinks. I like it. I like it. Work your light. Anyone else want a card pulled? Now is the time to shout it out. And just because this card is for Jessica doesn't mean that that doesn't resonate with others. It is collective, so, and we are all part of the collective. So take what works and what resonates and leave the rest behind. That's how that all goes. Ooh, I like it. We got another Avenger here. We've got Warrior Woman. Here's a powerful, and you were talking about She-Ra. Here you go, She-Ra. She-Ra, Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So she is ready. She is on the go. She has got her sword and is facing in the direction that she needs to go in. It very much feels. So interestingly, though, a lot of the light is coming in from behind her. So I kind of feel like she's being pushed. Maybe more than she realizes she's being pushed. She's being pushed by spirit in a direction that she's ready for. Like, there's no more like, I don't know, this, that, or the other. And there's a trust, because we don't see, because of the direction of this card, we don't see what's in front of her. But we trust that what is in front is part of your own mission. And strangely enough, I just posted a video before I started this about stepping into mission and what that was like for me. So this woman is all shrouded in turquoise and higher realm colors. Like we've got some indigo blue and some purples here. So this is like, I am being my authentic self, and she is radiating out beautiful love energy, so much love energy. And so yeah, I feel like this is like, I'm gonna cut through all the bullshit and just reveal the truth and just reveal the love, and I am going to do it one step at a time. She's not being taken on a horse or anything. She's walking out. That's a very powerful card. So we've got all these power cards coming up. So that's our fourth card about power. Really, well, Avenger. This is an Avenger. Brilliant beliefs, personal power, freedom, and then power of the divine. So yes, that's, and then power, this one as well. So we've got all this power coming in, which really feels like Aries energy, because we have gone into Aries season. And Aries is fiery, powerful energy, but there's been a bit of a sluggish vibe, because we've had these two planets in retrograde. So it doesn't feel like, it feels like we're being pushed, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I can barely move. So yeah, she's not running anywhere. She's going to be walking it one step at a time. That's a beautiful. Jessica says she's ready. And Pixel says, may I have a card? You may, Pixel. I'm going to take from you from the Sacred Destiny Oracle and see what your Sacred Destiny is. And if anybody else would like a card, say so now or forever hold your peace. As the saying goes. As the saying goes. What is your sacred destiny leading you to, warrior woman? Oops. There we go. Oh, we got the card of transformation. So butterfly energy coming in, which is much better than caterpillar energy, because caterpillar energy means you're just starting out your journey, whereas transformation means that you are finishing up your journey. And we've got this beautiful yellow rose in the background, which means, again, personal power. You are standing in a central place of personal power, balanced. And I like this because we've kind of got a power vibe, but we've also got a surrender vibe. We've got a surrendering to like spirit and to my authentic self and listening. I'm listening to the inner stuff, and I'm balancing that. So I'm going to stand up for truth. I'm going to say my piece. I'm going to do what I need to do to fly and be free, to like take off. I like that it's like this two totally different energies that are coming in here for this transformation energy. And that beautiful rose in the background. And it looks like, although it's kind of hard to, it does kind of look like these are little butterflies. It's kind of arty, so they're not totally perfectly butterflies, but they're very butterfly-ish, small ones, which tells me when you're in your personal power, leading from a place of truth and authenticity and standing up and speaking for yourself, others are observing you and watching you, and you are leading the way for others, to give permission to others to do the same. So you are being inspirational in your transformation. You are being watched, and others are paying attention because you are cutting a new path by letting yourself be yourself. Gives other people the permission to be themselves too. True authenticity. So they're like, oh wow, well if she can do that, then maybe I can too. Yes, beautiful. We like that kind of vibe, inspiration. You are a leader. You are a leader. Okay, so quick review, since I think that's everyone that's asked for a card. Quick review. We are starting today with 7-7, healing abandonment. We are no longer abandoning ourselves. We are going to start listening to all of ourselves to balance some of that energy. And it's funny because like we're birthing anew. It's kind of a very birthy vibe. It's kind of a little vagina-ish. A little bit. As we come in. It is very much, what am I talking about? Look at this. It's totally vagina-ish. And like all these little spermies happening around. So yes, we are birthing ourselves anew. So we can be in a better balanced energy. I like that. And forgiving those that have hurt us and abandoned us in the past because they didn't know how to show up for you. They couldn't show up for you because they didn't know how. They didn't have that. They had no twos. Any twos? Go fish. They didn't have it. Just did a video the other day. You see me pouring some water. That relates to that. So we're no longer abandoning ourselves. In fact, we're going to be our own superhero, and we're going to avenge ourselves and stand in our truth and listen to our heart and listen to our joy and not listen to people who are spitting slugs at us. Blech. If they're spitting nonsense at us, take a step back, or 3 or 5, because we're changing our beliefs. We no longer need to tolerate those types of energies anymore. Now we have the power to be able to say no and create healthy boundaries, because in boundaries actually comes freedom. It's like a balancing of the acts. Like when you have more boundaries, you actually are more free. It doesn't feel like it, and it seems counterintuitive, but many things on a healing journey are counterintuitive. You have to go in to get out. You have to build walls to create freedom. And then we're remembering the fact that we are alive here today, that age does not matter, that you can and will step into your absolute power in alignment with the crown chakra opening, so your divine mission, what you're being called to do. And many of you are being called to stand in your warrior. You are a warrior. That's what I tell you all the time. You're all warriors. If you're watching me, you're a warrior. Because you've gone through the transformation, and now is the time for inspiration. You are the one to inspire others in your new stance. So that is our oracle read today, and I feel like ending things with a little bit of a punch. So I'm going to pull one here from the bitch slaps to the universe. Wants to give us one final or two final. There we go. We've got 2 messages coming out. 2 bitch slaps. We can handle it because we're warriors. You are enough. Stop fucking telling yourself that you're not. If you wouldn't say it to your kid, your best friend, or your sister, then stop fucking saying it to you. Yeah, no more self-loathing. That belief structure should have been like killed out long ago. We're not going to do that. Ooh, this one ties into the slugs a little bit. If they trigger you, Be grateful. They're showing you all of the ways you can heal your inner bullshit. Ha ha ha. Yes, triggers are always an opportunity for healing. So approach all triggers like you're this. Oh, I'm getting triggered. I can sit in this. And this isn't about the Avenger. This is about being a warrior, which means I can go within. I can do the warrior work. I can sit in this. Okay, what's coming up? What am I feeling? What's going on? Yes, so triggers are the doorbell for an opportunity for healing. Ding dong! Yes, hello. I'd like to deliver some healing for you by triggering the fuck out of you. So that is our oracle read today. I thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Same time, same place. Same bat channel, same bat time, same bat channel, something like that. There's another superhero. So I thank you, and thank you. Hop on into the Spiritual Warrior Support Group if you need some help with stepping into your personal power. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, if you want a private oracle read, just let me know. And with that all said, thank you, and thank you. Peace in